what are the promising opportunities? About the risk, we'll talk about that in the third point, but what are the promising opportunities for AI, say in the
I mean,
next 5, 10 years?
there is huge opportunities. As I was saying, AI is everywhere for everyone and can touch upon everyone's life, right? So there's a huge potential opportunities. There are two major categories in AI. I see one is the AI for augmentation and autonomous AI. Now,
Oh,
AI for
yes.
augmentation is where AI is going to help humans, do better than what how they were doing before. It is, complementing each other's capabilities, AI and the humans. For example, if you look at in the health industry, AI can actually serve through a lot of clinical data and then come back with the recommend predicting the disease, then coming up with the recommendation on the treatments and the side effects. Now doctors have to take all of that information, go to the patient, and based on the patient's lifestyle and goals and maybe innovative ways how we wanted to address the side effects. He's got a much more direct connect with the patient to be able to come up with a holistic treatment, which AI system may not be been developed for. So that's one area where we are augmenting with AI. We are not completely, AI is not taking over everything, and there
Not
are
yet.
not yet, not yet. Uh, there are a lot of opportunities I see in this space. First is it helps in drawing insights. It helps us to draw insights. It can help us to make better decision. It can also help us to work more efficiently. I'll try to articulate with some of the applications when it comes to insights. Now, for example, if you take the drug industry in, right, so we are creating more and more drugs now with AI. It is able to go through large volumes of data, look at the various properties and millions of molecules, and then you can synthesize and test and hypothesize and come up with the most successful drug, which we can then take it to clinical trials. Often this used to take years. Now there's a potential we can do it in months to get those
Oh, yeah.
drug discovery. So that is an area where there is a huge potential. If you look at the energy sector, looking at the patterns in the data, you can predict what's going to come up in terms of maintenance, or reduce system failures, reduce costs, improve performances. There's a lot of things that you can do, insights that AI can help. The other thing is in the decision making. See, some of the potential opportunities I see is summarizing. AI can be used to summarize data. Now, we have large volumes of data. Often you get distracted. Now, having some critical, important, key, important factors laid in front of us, summarized, it helps us make better decisions in health industry. Doctors look at critical information and make critical decision. If you have industries where text is being used heavily, you look at the media, look at financial reports, or legal compliance and patent. You need to sift through lots and lots of text-based data. Now AI can help in summarizing this data and make a better decision. So there are many applications. I can see future predictions.
Right.
That's a
Yeah.
very important future predictions right now. What we are able to look at long term effects in medical. You can look at the long term. AI is able to say what is the long term effect. So when the doctors are giving treatment, they are not only looking at the current, but also potentially what is the long term effects and how we need to look into, right? Early warning signals. In credit risk industry is
Yes.
very
Yes.
important. Getting the signal to say, is that borrower is going to be paying or is he going to delinquent. So based on that, you need to change your strategies. So it's a use in and also most recently climate change, COVID pandemic. It can help in future prediction. You can change the conditions and say what will happen if the climate changes. Is that what we need to do? So we can come up with strategies to manage. I know I can keep going on, and the other one, how efficiently we can use.
Yes,
We
yeah,
have less
sure.
resources, lot of requests that need to be managed. AI comes in, prioritizes and triages their information. You look at
Great.
education. So I mean, there are a lot of applications and potential opportunities. It's endless.